Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TradeXchange market wrap-up for the 22nd of August, 2016. Before we jump into the numbers, quick announcement. Those of you who are watching and listening to this presentation, reach out to us and receive 50% off your first month subscription by using the code TVVIDEO, TVVIDEO. Email us, call us 203-939-1250. Email us. We'll show you exactly how to email us right here on our website. You're going to go scroll all the way down the TradeXchange at thetradeexchange.com, 203-939-1250. Get the 50% off first month subscription. Time is running out. You won't regret it, folks. Let's jump into the numbers. Certainly the August volume doldrums continuing a bit. Dow Jones Industrial Average lower by 0.12%. S&P 500 lower by 0.06%. You see the chart on the right-hand side. A little bit of a kind of a interesting market. A lot of peaks and valleys, although relatively range-bound, folks. So volume a little bit, obviously a bit lower. School hasn't started in much of the areas, and clearly we are range bound technically on all the major indices, but still some reaction to more macro level type information, as our subscribers have seen, whether it's an FOMC commentary and other type macro type responses. But again, folks, very interesting market, even in a low volume environment. But certainly taking a look at continuing to monitor this market going into the end of summer and beginning of the school year here. NASDAQ a bit higher by 0.12%. The FTSE lower by a bit, about 0.44 of a percent. West Texas Intermediate crude oil disrupted its upward momentum. We saw lower by 3.44%, 47.42. As you can see by the chart on the right-hand side, consistently lower for the duration of the day from the morning and into settlement. Gold lower by 0.29%, silver lower by over 2%. The 10-year yield, this is more of the more interesting stories within the range of the 1.5 to 1.6 handle in terms of percents. And taking we'll as we are discussing and hearing from pundits and various other sources on what can happen to rates as we get into September and towards the election, and obviously December as well, remains to be seen, but yet monitored by some very large players and market participants, specifically on the Treasury side. The dollar index at 94.505, that's higher by 0.02%. For your economic activity for Tuesday, 8:55, we do have Redbook. 10 a.m., we have the new home sales, Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index, API crude oil data at 4:30 p.m. Highlighted earnings for Tuesday, folks. We are still in earnings season, including AMWD, BBY, BMO, SJM, TOL, and YGE. After hours is DL, INTU, LTRX, LZB, and NMBL. Want to show some interesting activity on options. Before we get to WFM, we did have activity in ZBRA and FIT. In ZBRA, if you notice, that's the call activity on the bid side or by the bid side. Tends to be a more bearish sentiment when you're selling calls versus purchasing calls, as you see here in FIT September 14 to have call activity at 79 cents by the offer expiring September 16th. So let's take a look at this WFM. Very interesting activity in the morning. Saw some volume ticks up in WFM just off the open, and you see here at 11:51, you see the volume activity, volume pop activity in August weekly 31s. So obviously this is referring to weekly expirations, but you really do see this on the right-hand side, folks. Obviously, this is just a 1-minute candlestick chart right at that 11:51, almost a confirmation of an uptrend here, with seeing that call activity and into the close, certainly finishing higher by 2.41%. Again, that's in WFM in Whole Foods Market. One of the things that we wanted to highlight as well, some filings. We did see a filing in a Form 4 filing from WETF, CEO purchasing 250,000 shares at $10.16. Again, folks, whenever you see filings like this is an indication of whether it's a C-suite level, whether it's a director. These individuals are going out into the open market, purchasing shares with their own money, for lack of a better expression, in the open market, and obviously accumulating shares in this way. So at 208, we saw, there was a detection by the TradeXchange analyst desk with respect to filings or insider transactions. You saw at 208 a rather significant volume pop and positive price action in WETF after the CEO purchase. So that's the kind of impact that type of information has, even on stocks like this. So we really went from, let's say, around that 10 mark and went up to as high as $10.36. We'll take a look at some level watch alert from Zozo level watch alert. We'll jump right into this. KOOL at 935. KOOL over $4.28 level. You see that where my cursor is, the blue arrow. That's that 420. That's the 428. That's the entry point. Or level watch alert, if you will, technical level at $4.28. You see the volume coming through. You see that nice price action follow through along with the volume. Very important to see that, and really important to see this information in real time, folks. THLD, a very similar striation here, structure. We see this at 931, obviously right off the open. Volume coming into the name, going through that 93-cent level, continuation positive price action along with the volume. In CMRX, obviously in afternoon, so yes, level watch alerts are throughout the day, only at the TradeXchange forum. So we'll jump into the CMRX, where this blue arrow is at $4.55. We see an increase in volume and continuation in positive price action in CMRX, and that call went out at 2:13 p.m. By Zozo level watch alert in the TradeXchange forum, folks, and the objective here is to get this information in real time. In TK, we did have some syndicates and a $50 million stock shelf. Again, that's in TK, PRTS. We saw an SC filing of 12 million shares of selling holders. That's in PRTS. In merger and risk arb, we did have information on CIFC, CST, ATD, together, Alimation, Kush, Tard, and MDV and PFE. Pfizer will purchase Medivations for $81.50 per share in cash, for a total estimate of approximately $14 billion. Again, folks, this comes in our morning mashup, and we'll show you how to get that in just a moment. We definitely take a look at it. We'll show you EGN as well, Early Global News. Great publications on a morning, every single morning basis to get you ready for the trading day. So we'll just jump right into how you can access this information on a daily basis here, folks. So we'll take a look at obviously this is the home page, lots of chock full of information on the website, so we'll show you how to get this type of information. In terms of your mashups, you're going to click on mashup right here. You'll get to the screen. If you do not receive the morning mashup, definitely a great way of signing up. Your full name, your email, your phone number, and you'll see here, start getting this in your email. Same thing with EGN. your name, your email, your phone number, and we'll put you on the list to receive this information. And on the mashups, a great way to see this is this here. So this is a great document, again, chock full of information, starting from the morning, explaining what type of economic activity is happening for today, insider purchases, top headlines from EGN, merger and risk arb, highlighted analyst activities, which is just a great bit of information, technical levels on specific stocks and ETFs, various indices, macro type information, and a nice pre-market overview to get you going in the morning. So folks, if you're not a subscriber, great time to be a subscriber with the Trade Exchange at $39.95 per month. But remember, if you're watching this particular video, 50% off for the first month of subscription with TV video code TVVIDEO. Folks, thanks for listening. This has been the Trade Exchange market wrap-up for the 22nd of August, 2016. Wishing you a very pleasant evening. See you in the morning.